Hey, welcome to another video from the Outdoor Analyst. Today I have an interesting one for you. I won't say fun just because this is really not going to be a positive review. I hate doing these, but you know what? My whole goal of this channel is just to kind of put out there real information about the brands that I'm seeing, where everybody just is really hyped or really groupthink one way or the other. I just kind of wanted to throw out what I saw. Now, I will say first and foremost, I enjoy this knife. This is a TM Hunt Big Bear Bowie. And I will say it does exactly the purpose that it's meant for. It's very, very cool, but it's also incredibly expensive and basically a custom knife. Now, I really wanted to give TM Hunt a shot just because he's in the Midwest, and it seemed like I've liked a lot of his designs. Seemed like a really cool YouTube channel, but truth is, when I actually got this, I was a little disappointed. Disappointed as in, this is a very expensive knife, and the fit and finish from TM Hunt here is basically a drunk guy making knives. That's the only way I can really see it. It's really poor. It's very, very poor, just fit and finish. And that takes away, even though it's very functional, looks really good, the fit and finish just kills it for me. It really, really does. Comes with a big leather sheath that is very roughly finished all around. It has zero retention when you put it in. And for a knife this expensive, this thing literally is falling out. I have to hold it. It is something where usually a knife this big, I put in my backpack. This is unsafe to put in your backpack or your bag and carry around because it can fall out and slice you at any point in time. Therefore, the sheath is worthless, so thanks. That is really the first gripe that I saw. I was like, it looks cheap, there's no retention, it covers the knife, and that's about it. It's worthless for carrying around to me. One, it's not gonna go on my hip because this is a huge knife. This is a 9.5 inch blade, roughly, depending on them, because they're kind of custom. And, you know, it's gotta go in the bag, and I can't put it in the bag because of that. So that was the first kind of gripe I saw. Now, definitely put a lot of work on this. Busted through a lot of wood. Performance-wise, has done great. Got some uneven grinds on there. It's a little disappointing. The really weird thing is just how uneven it is all the way around. Plunge grind, insane. Handles, not smooth all the way around. Indented. Just like, you know, if these are supposedly custom, they definitely aren't. Maybe put them on and do some finish work with them. That'd be really nice. When you do the finish work, maybe take off all of the polishing stuff that you put on it in the end on your belt, because it looks kind of trashy, and it is when you have a knife that's expensive and you still have all this crap on there. Basically, fit and finish is kind of terrible. It's kind of terrible all the way around, and it does look like it got burnt at the tip up here. On both sides. Very, very disappointing on that. So there it is. I'm not going to spend too much on this video. Do I like how it feels? Yeah, it's a K-bar handle. Basically, it's the Becker handle for the most part. Does it have some indentions in there? Yeah, great. I like it for the grip. It works. I can split wood well with this, even though it's kind of like a full flat here. It's nice and thick. It does its job. It cuts. It's a little uneven, but it came with a nice sharp knife or a nice sharp edge on it. It's 01, so it's not a big win for huge kind of chopping and splitting. 01 is it's not super tough. It is tough, but it's not like super tough these days for a knife this big. All I'm saying is, really, if you're gonna spend, what is this, $400 to $600, depending on where you go. I got this from Knife Center. It's not cheap, and they always talk TM Hunt up as being really cool, really custom. And I get this knife, and it is just, dude, it's really awful as far as fit and finish goes. Like, it just really looks like someone was drunk making this knife. They knew what they were doing, but they're like, yeah, fuck it, we'll just kind of do whatever we want. Oh, did he drop a big word there? Oops. Yeah, I'm not gonna really cut that. It is what it is. I'm disappointed. I will never buy another TM Hunt because that's the fit and finish. That's what you let come out of your factory. I don't even care. There were like 10 of these knives made, which means you had 10 shots at making them really good. You clearly didn't do it with number 6 here. So there we go. I'm not gonna spend any more time on it. TM Hunt, I I do not recommend. Really cool design. It works, but it is, you know, in my mind, this is now this should be around $100 knife, maybe 150 bucks. This has no custom preferences in my mind whatsoever. I don't care what his heat treat is on 01. I can get a 3V knife for half the price of this that'll do way more and look better and be way better fit and finished. So there it is. This is my harsh review of the of the year, really. TM Hunt, massive disappointment. Fit and finish is absolute crap. I will never spend my money on them again. There it is. I hate negative reviews, but I'm gonna try and sell this thing if I can. I don't know if I'll be able to. We'll see. Anyway, have a good one. That's just my opinion. This is one guy. Maybe I got the worst knife they ever let out. I'm just gonna imagine most likely they didn't, but you know, I can only go off what I see, and what I see is my money down the drain essentially for what this actually cost. So anyway, have a good one, guys. That's just my information. You take it as it is. It's what I see. This could literally just be the worst example of one out there. So, you know, watch a bunch of other reviews, kind of see what people are saying. But if no one ever talks about fit and finish or shows some real good close-ups of the knife, then take what they say with a grain of salt. There it is. All right, have a good one, guys. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one.